We're now looking at the close-up of the head. So these arms can move in and out. So if I move this, I can move these in and out. And the same with this arm. This also moves in and out. Now, this band you can adjust from this position into these holes here. So if these pins are in this position for 205, 200 litre drums, this one will be 180, and that would be 120, that would be 100, and then down to 50. Really, you've just got to adjust the band so the gearbox pivot is in the middle part of the drum. So to adjust it is very easy. So for this drum, we want to set this in this hole because it's a smaller diameter. So push the arm in to make the gap a little bit smaller. Remove these two pins, grab hold of the arm, and then we just socket that in the next two pin positions there. So you can see these sticking out the back of the unit there. So we've moved it one whole position forward. Then re-put the R pins in the back of the band. That now joins the band. You can then open up the band. And you can see now if we bring this drum in, that's a nice angle. You know, it's a nice touching the drum all the way around. And the pivot is right in the middle of the gearbox. You can see the pivot on the other side is right in the middle of the drum. And that shows you in the correct position for this. So what I'll do now, I'll come around the other side and we'll tension it up. Okay, next thing we do, take the ratchet strap off here, reach around and fasten it on the door. Then we grab hold of this strap here and we pull this. So as we pull this, there's no gap in the band all the way around. Then we keep this in your right hand and then you tension it. And we only tension it until the drum starts to deflect, and then that's fine. Then this is the rim clamp, and this goes underneath the lip of the drum. And we can adjust this again, so we can change the height of this. So we take this pin out, we can set this at different heights, put it under the drum, put the pin in, and we hold this up underneath the drum, and then spin down the nut. So this supports it in the vertical, and it doesn't matter how slippy this drum is, it enables the band to cope with these egg-shaped Mausers, slab-sided plastics, or the steel's traditional type of drums. We're now looking at the clamp arrangement. So we close the door, and this hooks under here. But you can adjust this, so if it's a bit tight, we turn it. Each time you turn it, it loosens it, so it makes it a bit longer and a bit easier to close. But we do want a nice comfortable tension. So hook it onto the latch there, keep your fingers out of the way, and then move it across, so it's moving across to its over center position, and it goes over this piece there. So that tension there was just about right, really. It's just nice and comfortable and latching over. So it's not over tight and it's not slack. We then get our over center pin here and place it through the hole and lock over. And that's it. The clamp is done. It's nice and tight on the rubber and it's ready to lift. This power clamping system has polyurethane lined clamping bands. They're very strong, and the advantage of them is they can clamp drums of different sizes. So even you can take the lid off. Very smooth, slippy plastic drums can be gripped very easily, and we can also take drums off the corner of a pallet. So it's a very versatile unit. It's been made so you can actually change the pads very easily on site. So it's a very easy unit to use.